Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Uncle Tom's Divinations. This morning we are looking at the energy for you for August 17th, 2026. It's also a timeless reading, so if you feel guided to listen to this video at a later time, you still should be able to find some information, some clarity, to help and guide you on your destiny's path. Let's start our ritual by lighting a second candle, so that we temporarily anchor in your ancestors and spirit guides, so that they may join my ancestors and spirit guides to bring you this message that I hope will be positive, constructive, ameliorative. Very well. So let's see what's the energy, what's the message for you today. We start with an oracle, the Profound Intuition Oracle. As always, please remember to use your intuition and discernment. Remember that not every reading is your reading, so take what resonates only. Discard the rest. That being said, so let's see. What does your intuition has to say? What message should we bring to the collective this morning? They need to confirm with their intuition. Thank you. Is there something else? Yeah. Thank you. So you start with sincerity, being in your integrity, in your principles, your morals, keeping a straight line within yourself in those aspects, being vulnerable, keeping the faith, remaining enthusiastic regarding an outcome. Speaking of outcomes, finality, either a death, a transformation, the end of a chapter. We are both going together like this. Under the deck, you have awakening, some form of personal discovery, something that is very new, very profound within yourself, and illumination, some form of clarity that's coming in, that is deeply rooted in your conscious, in your, it is very much linked with this integrity card. It seems that there was an event, or maybe many events in your past, that triggered this awakening, that actually got you to feel very vulnerable, to feel like, maybe you were hurt, you were in a hard space that was very hard to navigate, to accept. But it was necessary. It was kind of this hurdle, this rock on your path to get you to steer back on your path, on a path of virtue, to put an end to everything that's not fully aligned with your true self and your true destiny. Let's see. Speaking of being on a straight path, let's continue with the AE Waite Rider-Smith tarot deck that was crooked on the side of the table. So let's see what's been crooked and what's straightening up. Let's see, can we have a card please for the collective? Start this reading what is there to be known. Well, that's a bit much. 4 cards, okay. It's a bit much, but take it. Let's be obedient to the world. Speaking of the end of the chapter, Knight of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. It's under the deck. King of Wands. Yeah. I feel that this King of Wands, Knight of Cups, is the collective. It is you. It is the energy that you are closing out, the energy that you are transmuting through this awakening. Yeah, you are closing a chapter where you might have been not naive, but a bit too open emotionally, too giving, benevolent, but it's not the openness of the heart, the giving, the benevolence part that is such a problem. Actually, it is a very beautiful quality. It's the fact that you might have opened your heart, you might have been too benevolent towards energy that did not deserve this part of you. So in a way, you were opening up yourself to being in a position where you were easily hurt by others, instead of setting minimal boundaries and seeing how the different people, different energies in your life were able to respect your boundaries before you commit too much to them. Yeah. You've had a hard time in the past to juggle your priorities, to manage your time, your efforts, your manifestation abilities between your own needs and those of others. You were putting yourself first with an open heart, and you were giving too much, either of your finances or of your time, your efforts. Yeah, that made you feel very trapped, very blocked. It's like you felt that you were victimized by others, but you were actually, in all regards, by really looking into this awakening, by introspecting, I feel that you have found that you have been the one that was putting yourself in this mental prison, in this predicament. It's not to say that others, the ones that used or abused you, did not have a part or a responsibility. Far from that, but I feel that you are finally realizing your part and your responsibility. It's like there's always 3 sides of a coin. There's your side, there's the other side, and there's the depth of this coin, the 3rd dimension, this surface that revolves around both of those faces. That is the energy that links them both together. It is the shared responsibility between those 2 sides. So I feel that you have finally realized where and how you needed to put boundaries, and those boundaries are within yourself. In a way, your boundaries are a bit of a 8 of Swords, but they are not a 8 of Swords that is negative, that is victimizing you, that is keeping you stuck. Boundaries are swords that we put within ourselves. They are restrictions, they are guidelines, they are what keeps us straight, what keeps us in our conscience. They are rules that we set forth for ourselves, and they are there so that we know how to react if somebody kind of makes one of those swords, one of those boundaries react. It's like a early warning system within yourself that you set up to allow you to react accordingly and in time. See, you've always been this King of Wands, this visionary, this leader, this very charismatic, magnetic soul that has everything in hand to be able to set forth intentions and actions towards his goals, towards his manifestations. Yeah, you are seen by others as being a leader, somebody that sets an example. But I feel that you have realized that part of this example that you were setting in the past, yeah, maybe you were giving, you were perceived as somebody that was very giving, but it was not fully respecting yourself, your own needs. And now you are moving back into this energy of the King of Wands, but fully yourself, without negotiation, without putting aside parts of your wants and needs. Yeah. What else? 15:15 as I looked at the clock. Let's see. Let's continue this reading with the Unfolding Path Tarot deck. So let's see with this awakening. Can we have clarity in this awakening energy for collective, please? Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. Yeah, under the deck, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, what you have discovered by introspecting, by going within, what you've been able to shed light on, really by going deep in your memories, in past situations, in past relationships. You've realized what happened as you stayed stuck in this conditioned mindset of overgiving. You've realized that you are this very abundant soul, this very abundant being. You are very elegant, very rich in energy and in abilities and talents, in your manifestations abilities. But this Nine of Pentacles was under this Two of Pentacles. You were unbalanced in your ability to create and manage and hold on to this wealth for yourself. So you were overgiving. You were overgiving to family members, to relationships that should allow you to create good and happy memories. That should be an energy of reciprocity, but that was actually bringing you the Seven of Swords. They were bringing you lies, deceit, manipulation, underhanded control. I feel that it is this energy in your family that has, through its interactions with you, helped form this Eight of Swords energy, this mental prison, this conditioning of victimhood. Yeah, under the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, it's the truth. Together they form this Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay, now that we've seen what's ending, what needed to end through this awakening, let's see where this newfound vulnerability, this newfound faith, this newfound straight path towards what is sincerely your true self, what it will bring moving forward. Yeah. We're going to be using the Emblemata tarot deck. Let's see. And we have this message for the collective regarding this energy of straightness, vulnerability, faith, sincerity. Thank you. Is there something else? Thank you. And can we have a third and last card, please? Thank you. So let's see. King of Cups, Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and under the deck, Sovereignty. See, doing the inner work, the healing, the elimination of those shadows within, those problems that maybe you were pushing under a rug for quite some time in your life. But the realization that these cycles in your life needed to end, needed to be transmuted into a whole new chapter, and you moving on to this whole new chapter of your life by keeping the faith, by being very sincere in your will to keep this Knight of Cups energy, to keep this openness, but to grow it with more maturity into the King of Cups, to really mature emotionally and be master of your emotions. This is the energy where the Knight of Cups actually learns to, with the King of Wands, learns to set boundaries and to master his emotions, his heart space, his ability to be sincere, vulnerable, but also to protect dearly his emotions, his heart space. This in time allows you to move forward on a more balanced path. A path that allows you, with this straightness, this energy here, also with the Knight of Wands, where I even feel like the Nine of Wands, but the part of the wounded warrior is healed. Yeah. You're standing tall in the face of adversity, but you're not bitter about it. You realize your strength, your ability to protect yourself, to be strong, free, to be sovereign, independent. Yeah, there's also this realization that comes in where you realize that you've always had the choice of what you were setting your goals, your dreams towards, what light, what star you were aiming for. And in this new chapter of your life, this new path that you're embarking on, you are choosing the star, the light, not choosing it in the unbalanced Two of Pentacles energy. You're not overly giving, you're really prioritizing your path, your purpose, your wants and needs. Won't say that you won't be giving and benevolent towards others, but it means that before you do this, you'll be giving and benevolent towards yourself, first and foremost. And then, when you are fully charged up emotionally, energetically, financially, you will then be able to give to others, but give in a more balanced way. Give by knowing which energy, which person you can give to, and which energy and person, which people do not deserve your help, your energy. It's not that they will never deserve it, but you have realized that you cannot help someone that doesn't want to be helped, that you cannot go towards people to give them some form of help that they first didn't ask for, or maybe they are just relying too much on the fact that they know that you will bring this help, so that they are not even trying by themselves to help themselves. Yeah, you're gonna continue to be benevolent, but you'll be putting your energies, your efforts, both in the physical, in the spiritual, in the emotional aspects. You'll be putting those energy towards yourself first, towards others afterwards, but towards people, souls that are ready to receive the help, because they will have asked for it, and you will have felt this sincerity within themselves, because you have found sincerity within yourself. Anything else? Yeah. Let's end this reading with a card from the Lenormand Magique Oracle. So let's end this reading with some magic. What does the collective need to know? Moving forward. A child. Innocence. A new start. Something that starts small, but that will grow in time. Yeah. I feel, yes, that this energy the child is your rebirth. It is this awakening, this new phase of your life. Whatever age you are right now, as you move on to this new beginning, it is now like a renewal, a rebirth. You have the opportunity, the chance from the divine to start anew in your life, and I feel that you will use it fully. You will use this opportunity, this chance, with the fox. Ruse, intelligence, complex situation. You will use this new start with all your newfound wisdom, your intelligence, your ability to now perceive the energies, the souls around you, perceive them for who they really are and not who you would like them to be. So this is the message that we had for you this morning. I hope it has brought you some information, some clarity to help and guide you on your destiny's path for your highest and greatest good and for the highest and greatest good of all of creation. I thank you for your presence with me this morning. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.